certified collectors, or just
Yes.
anybody can
Yes.
drive
Oh,
a truck?
they're all,
Okay.
they're all licensed, and they're all follow EPD regulations about how it's handled, all the way from the hospital to transportation to us.
Yeah, are these companies already exist? We have
Oh,
some
yeah.
of them?
Absolutely.
Okay, all right. Right.
It depends on what's in the box, right? Everything's ID'd at the point of origination. Everything, whoever creates that, the doctor's office, dentist's office, has to log in, and they're responsible for that waste until they have it treated by someone like that.
Okay, so I'm somewhat familiar with this. We have the red bags, and the bags go in a cardboard box.
That's right.
They come to pick it up. They take it to you.
Yes.
That whole cardboard box goes into the autoclave, or you take the bag out of that cardboard box and put it in a plastic container.
Actually, the bag comes out of the cardboard box, and then you,
And that goes into the autoclave where it gets melted into the plastic.
that's right.
What happens to the cardboard box?
It's recycled.
Now,
Is it treated in any way?
No, ma'am, it's, unless you see leakage on that box or something.
yeah, the red bag.
The red bag is pretty, really strong.
So you're actually looking at each box, make sure there's leakage or not leakage
Absolutely.
to see if
There's a real fine line to run with the EPD regulations. It's all, anybody that's in our facility has to be OSHA trained.
Now, when they're stored in the 18-wheelers, that's, so, all right, when they come to you, you all may load them into another 18-wheeler, or?
Well, say somebody collected the 18-wheeler, they'll drop it to us, and we'll get that out, and then they can come back and pick it up.
So where would y'all store it once you get it out?
Well, we've got plenty of storage facility
Okay, all right.
now.
Because
But
like,
say we're not, it's that evening or something, they come in and drop us a trailer. So the next day, that trailer could actually start out, depending upon what is listed in that waste stream.
I'm opposed to this facility. I have a prospective purchaser, and the word medical waste, he heard this. You know, he said it's going to devalue out the property. I'm really not interested in buying it from you. And that's the word medical waste scares everybody. I mean, it scares me, it's so. There are a lot of other reasons, and I've got a selfish reason. There are a lot of other reasons, but that's part of my retirement and my retirement program. And I would like to sell this piece of real estate. I've had it since 1959. It's not something I just bought. So I've been there a lot longer than the dog situation, which is great for Bibb County. And there are a lot of folks that live in this area that live there all their lives, and they are deathly afraid of this stuff.
It's all supposed to be, it's all regulated. This is regulated. This is, every safety issue that you could think of is probably addressed by the DOT, by the EPA, but accidents do happen. This is an area that has residential properties around it. It is an industrial area, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it was for something like medical waste. I have to defer to the residents and how they feel about it, as much as I do whether it's legal and allowable or not. These people were here first, and I think we need to give consideration to their feelings about it. And it is probably just perception. It's like I said, I'm sure it's legal, I'm sure it's safe, but accidents do happen. That's my thought.
I concur with Gene. I made some notes here. I got really 4 issues. One, the environmental effect, if there is a spill to groundwater. I'm concerned about the load limit and big truck coming on Fulton Mill Road. And security and the storage outside is a real issue with me. And I don't understand why they were not considered for a already industrial park. It is more suited for